Hey guys, gonna be discussing the Chris Watts case. If anybody's interested. We'll be talking about the Dr. Phil breaking news that was just released. Kind of going over the audio footage that will be released on Thursday. My mind is just in overdrive from all the info that I've been doing and everything. Hopefully we can get some people on. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Trying to, at least. I know I'm trying to. Come on, everybody. Who wants to talk about the Watts case? Anybody? Got the breaking information? It's been on my mind. I feel like I need to discuss it. I feel like if I had some people in the live chat to discuss it with. I don't know how this is supposed to work. I don't know if anybody comments or anything, if I can see them on here or not. I'm not sure. But if need be, I can get on my other devices. Drinking Canada Dry ginger ale. Ginger for your ale. When I was always sick, I always thought ginger ale was like the magic cure for everything. But you know, it's still pretty good, even if you're not sick. Talking about the Watts case, even though I'd rather not be, because it's horrible. How do you stay positive when you have to talk about such horrible details? I do a lot of true crime. I just recently started doing videos on it, but I do a lot of true crime stuff. Like, I know so many different cases, and I get so into the cases. It's just like they affect me so hard, but at the same time, it's like I feel like hasn't been justice yet, because I truly believe that another person was involved. That's probably why I feel this way. I just feel like there hasn't been justice, true justice, I guess. So, if nobody hops on here, I'm just not going to talk to myself forever. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And then if it's not on, Vivint, motion detected in the driveway. Thank you. Thank you. So, still nobody's watching me yet. So maybe if I upload this later and somebody will watch it, possibly, maybe, trying to stay positive in this horrible world that we live in. It's horrible, ratchet, not fun. It's still got 0. We still have 0. Well, I guess nobody wants to talk about the Watts case right now. I guess I'm the only one that's, at the moment, that's just like, it's on my mind. I like can't get it off of my mind. I would love to get it off of my mind, but yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I think I'm gonna wait till 5 minutes. Maybe 6 minutes, I don't know.
guess I could talk about something else until then, try to keep my mind in a positive, like, light. So, today is Tuesday. We've already discussed that. What is your Tuesday routine? What do you guys normally do on Tuesdays? Do you have like a Taco Tuesday? Do you like do a Tamale Tuesday? You know, do you do like a lasagna Sunday? I mean, I love lasagna on Sundays. I don't know what it is about lasagna on Sundays. It's just like, oh, lasagna and salad. Gotta have salad with the lasagna and breadsticks. All of it. All of it. Just trying to stay positive. Trying to get some people in here. Hi! Gonna be talking about the Chris Watts case. Trying to get some more people currently talking about what people do on Tuesdays. What's your Tuesday routine? Do you guys have like a special food you eat on Tuesday? Do you like have Taco Tuesdays? I like lasagna on Sundays. It's my favorite. Yeah. Watermelon Wednesdays for summer. Hey. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm a big fruit person. I like fruit. Trying to stay positive. We got some horrible news about the Chris Watts case. Horrible details of what that little girl had to witness and see. Low battery. Yeah, well, we'll charge you later. That little girl shouldn't have had to see those horrible things and hear what she had to hear. I watched the Dr. Phil case. I watched a live stream over it. It's heartbreaking. It's hard to handle the emotions that we get and we feel when we hear things like this. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead since I've got one person on here watching. So I'll just talk to you. The details that we got today were from the investigators. They all sat down on the Dr. Phil show. This is like, I guess, a pre-thing of what's going to happen on Thursday. We've got the information of what little Bella witnessed, what she's seen. Yeah, everybody's seen the trailer for the Dr. Phil. Well, apparently she's seen her mom. She probably heard everything and she probably woke up. Well, we know she woke up. And she's seen Chris wrapping her mom up in a sheet. And she asked, what's wrong with mommy? Or what did you do with mommy? Or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly. And he said, mommy is sick. We have to take her to the hospital. So I can only imagine just those words in the little girl's mind going, okay, my mommy is sick. That right there, she was smart. She knew what was going on. And then the armchair detective had it right. He said that the girls were alive when they left the house. They were alive. 45 minutes. He drove 45 minutes. He loaded her body into his truck and then drove 45 minutes to that location. Okay, in that 45 minutes, it seriously has racked my brain of what little Bella was thinking. And little Cece, I know little Cece was little, but still, could you imagine the trauma of just what they saw? It's horrific. And for little Bella to be in that truck and see her take her mom and just throw her in the dirt like trash, and then have in her mind go, okay, that's not where you said we were going to take mommy, you know, we're not at the hospital, we're you know, and then have to see her watch her little sister being killed, that, and then beg for her life. Don't do what you did to Cece to me, Daddy. A monster. It's a monster would do something like that. A horrible, sick person would do something like that. A person that has no self-conscious, no I don't know. I have just sit, and then him looking up the lyrics to Metallica is just, that makes it even worse. Like, when did he listen to that? Did he listen to it on the way? Did the little girls have to hear that in the truck? Was he in this altered state of mind that they've never seen him before in? And that's why Bella, she fought for her life, because she knew what was going to happen. She obviously knew what was going to happen. It's just, it's hard to comprehend. It's hard to comprehend. Thank you, everybody that is tuning in and discussing the Watts case. I'm sure this has affected a lot more people than myself. I have a small child. I would never imagine anything happening to her, let alone at my own hands. And if what he is saying is true, now it is so horrific, I question some things. I'm like, could he be trying to cover somebody? The first thing I thought of when I heard everything is, that's a lot. That's a lot to do. That's a lot. How could somebody do that and then send a picture of sunflowers to their mistress and their mistress not have any involvement in it? I find that hard to believe. I find that cock and bull nanny, whatever you want to call it. She did have an involvement in it. She had an involvement in it. There's no possible way that she didn't. The calls in between, the interview after, he, knowing everything that we know now and what we're gonna find out on Thursday, it makes you wonder, how much did she know? You know, how much was she involved? I know she was involved. There's no way that she couldn't have been. She had to have put a thought into his head. She had to have drove him something. I mean, obviously he was lusting after her, and when you're lusting after somebody, you obviously aren't thinking. But I don't know. I honestly think that Nicole Kidman, whatever you want to call her, was involved, especially after just listening to some of this stuff. Even if what he did was true, why did he do it? Why? What drives a person to do that? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I don't know if I can see any comments right now. I'm just on my phone, so I don't know exactly if I can see anything, but I've been affected by this horrible case. I think that Chris's family knows more than they're laying on. I think they knew about Nicole. I think they did know about Nicole. For his mother to say, he's finally seen the light. Who says that? Who says that? That's still your grandchildren's mother. Have some respect. Have some dignity at least. I just don't get that. I don't get how you can be so disrespectful. I've never been disrespectful like that to any members of my family, and I've always gotten respect in return. It's, you give respect, you get respect. And how disrespectful Chris was to her body after everything had happened. Like, that just shows the hatred that, to me, was embedded into his brain. You hate this woman. You hate her because I hate her. And I don't care if she's the mother of my grandchildren. That part of me is that's not me. That's his mother. His own mother was in his head like that. And I'm sure his dad was in his head like that. Well, your mother's right, huda, or however his sick way of talking was. It's just, oh, this case. I want to stop talking about it, but it's hard not to, because it's just like, what else are we gonna find out? Like, I try to put myself in the position of what Bella would have seen and what Bella would have heard, and trauma. trauma, absolute trauma. That poor little girl. I just, my prayers go out to the family. The Watts family, I don't understand their theory on even why they even were allowed to make a comment about the investigators going up there and talking to Chris. And that was a very rude comment for Ronnie Watts to even say, you know, I don't even know why they talked to him in the first place, you know, that's something to say about your grandchildren that are dead. That's something to say about them. So, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I've got stuff I've got to do. If you're just coming in, was discussing the Chris Watts case. Go back, watch, discuss, talk amongst yourselves about the Dr. Phil case, about the information that you guys try to have a happy Tuesday. Bye-bye.